First, I just want to say I'm very disappointed that they made it so you can buy the salvage, whatever the fuck are they called? KooNzy back with another video, and first things first, I just want to say I'm pretty disappointed that they made it so you can buy COD points to buy the supply drops. I know it's about money and the franchise need to make money, and I don't think they're doing very good at sales for these games, but to take away something that most people are working for and playing the game so we can unlock the packs kind of takes away something. For me, I like playing for something, I like to unlock things, I like to work for camos, I like to obviously now work for supply drops, work for the salvage points, and to make it so you can just buy it isn't very fair for people that are going to buy shitloads. Obviously people that might have a lot of money, YouTubers. The gun variants obviously give you an advantage, and to make it easier for people to get the advantage over you, I don't think it's a good idea. I know it's about money and I respect the decision, but for me, I don't like that. I will obviously be buying the packs. I don't want to be at a disadvantage in the game. I will be buying a few. I want to get a couple of the epic weapons, and yeah, I just don't think it's fair. And I also think they should add a lot more customization to the payloads. I mean, you get a couple of masks, body armor, but that's it. And they're only unlocked by you killing and just playing the game and using payloads. There should be a lot more. I'm not going to say like Advanced Warfare, because that was a bit outrageous, and clan masks and all that bullshit. But just a little bit more, just something more to work towards. Now that you can obviously buy the packs and just buy COD points, there has to be a lot more things. I don't want to start buying packs, or a lot of people buying packs and just duplicates, and you're just going to get salvage points out of that, which is, I mean, still good. You can still buy stuff with salvage points, but you don't really get much for duplicates. Duplicates is probably the most annoying thing. And considering there isn't much gun variances or customization, you unlock most things very fast. I mean, apart from the little, what do you call them, accessories for your guns, like the little sandwiches, little attachments for the side of the gun. Apart from them, everything else is probably under 20 or 5 items that you can unlock. The next thing I want to talk about why I'm disappointed is the amount of hate for the game. This game shouldn't be getting this much hate. It's not deserved. The game is fun, the game is fast, the game reduces camping. I mean, I know we don't like the booster packs and we want something on ground, on foot, fighting, but we need to adapt. I mean, I've said this every single video, but we have to. We can't just keep hoping for old school World War games every single year. I mean, it's the 21st century. That shit doesn't even exist anymore. So if that, you know what I mean? If that doesn't make sense, then just stop playing Call of Duty, because I don't believe those games are going to come back. If we just keep remastering COD, what's the point? You're just replaying games you've already played, which is stupid if you ask me. I mean, a couple of things in this game I just want to add. The guns I like, the tacticals I like, the lethals I like, the attachments I like, and the kill streaks I like. First things first, my favourite gun, NV4, hands down, for me, the best gun in the game. Hardly any recoil, all the attachments work good for me, great sights, just a great gun overall. It reminds me more of the ACR or the M8 in Modern Warfare 3 or the ACR Modern Warfare 2. 10 out of 10 gun. Next for me would be the, maybe ERAD. ERAD's probably one of the primary weapons I like to use. Only because it's fire rate, it's energy weapon, but it has reduced recoil, I can hip fire real good with it, and it's good movement speed. Considering I've got the merciless ERAD, so for me, I've got a little bit of an advantage. I have a lot more, I've increased ammo already in the gun, so I don't need extended mags. I can just chuck on quick draw, maybe forward if needed, reflex, I'm done. Another SMG I really want to try, I've been listening to a lot of people saying the FHR-40 is really good. For me, I've only used it a little bit. I mean, it has a very, very high fire rate, so the kill timing on it is immaculate compared to any other weapon. But I mean, anything to mid to long range, you're going to be useless, and you're going to have to try to find a different route around, always flanking, which can get annoying if you always have to be moving. I mean, consistently running, you're going to get shot in the back if you don't flank properly, or Gotta run along walls and you get shot easily. But if you can manage successfully to flank, I think this is gonna be a lot better for you. I'm gonna probably use it a lot in the next couple weeks. See how I go with it. If it's good, I'm gonna obviously keep using it, and I'll keep you updated how I go with it. And as you can probably tell, I finally prestiged. I've held about a 1.8 KD. I know it's probably not the best, but I mean, if you've played this game and you haven't died a lot, fuck, you're pretty good. Because for me, maybe get 5 to 6, 7 kill streak, and very, very, very hard to stay alive as booster packs get around the map real fast. UAVs are getting spammed. If you don't have ghost, boom, you're in the open. Another gun I like is the RPR Evo. This is kind of like the FHR40, as it shoots fast, but for me I think it's a lot more accurate. And you can obviously hold triangle, boom, it's an assault rifle, medium long range, you've got your kills, shooting, slow rate, slows down, and boom, hold triangle again, you've got a submachine gun, close range combat. For me, I don't use secondary weapons. I believe it's just a waste of an attachment. As soon as I get a kill, I'll just pick up that person's gun anyway, and there's my secondary. I mean, if you can't get a kill during that time to get a gun, you're not very good, are you? As for lethals and tacticals, I also don't usually have them. If I do, it'll probably just be the cluster grenade. I don't really like any of the other ones. I mean, trip mine, I've tried to use. Sometimes I swear it doesn't go off, or people just see it anyway because of the bloody laser beam coming out of it, and they just shoot and they get points. I get killed. I don't like it. Tactical, I'll probably only use the Kyro mine or Siren mine, whatever you want to call it. It just lets me know people come around the corner, they hit it, they have a meltdown, and I can obviously get a chance to kill them. My perks, Ghost, I've used my unlock token on it. I can't go that first 19 levels with that Ghost. It's probably the most annoying thing as soon as you hit a UAV to know everyone knows where you are. Dexterity is a must. I love, well, not love, but every time I get a kill, I'll have a habit of reloading, so I really need, obviously, fast reloading, switch weapons fast once you have another weapon, and for me, it's probably a must-have perk. Those two perks are always in every single class I use. Perk 2 can change between momentum and hardline. Hardline's probably more for the assault rifle route, and momentum's going to be more for the submachine gun, rushing, flanking. I mean, hardline can work very good as you get 2 assists, get a kill, you get extra 25 points per kill, and it works great when you're going for this higher kill streaks. Perk 3, it's going to have to be gun-ho for my submachine gun classes, pinpoint or marksman for my assault rifle classes, and I know marksman most likely only works for sniper rifles, but I feel for me also works for assault rifles pretty good for those long range kills. And dead silence if I'm playing S&D. Dead silence is a must for S&D as your footsteps are extremely loud. I mean, I'm pretty sure your booster pack still gets heard. Can't really get actually yes, no, yes, and jump packs are silent. Yes, so your silent altogether, those things are real loud, and it's going to help you a lot in S&D. I don't really use anything else for those perks, but to unlock level 43 is pretty late. I'm not sure if I want to use my unlock token or that, or I'm going to unlock an extra class, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be an extra class. As for kill streaks, I usually go UAV, Scorchers, and Warden. I've tried to change it up now, use Scorchers, Bombardment, and Warden, but I feel like it's a massive gap to try to get the Scorchers from 800 points from nothing. But if you do get it, you get Scorchers and Bombardment pretty much together. There's only only 50 points different. So it's very successful. For me, the Warden is probably the best one. It will get you kills. Sometimes it doesn't, but if you go to town, it will go to town. The kill streaks aren't very prominent in this game, as they're not going to go out and get you those 10 to 12 crazy kill streaks. It's not a chopper gunner from MW2. It's not your AC-130. It's not that good, which for me is good. I believe Call of Duty should be all about gun-to-gun warfare. You versus another person. None of this kill streaks bullshit. It should be skill, gun-to-gun aiming, and that's pretty much it. There should be a couple other things in there, but for me, that's where the kills count. I don't believe kills from kill streak should count. They should just be points, but all to their own. For the mission teams, I mostly use Wraith because I really want the, what's it called, Widowmaker smoke. I mean, it's the Widowmaker silenced and you don't lose any range. It's a silent sniper with infinite range, like how overpowered you want to get. That's amazing. I mean, I don't really snipe in this game, but once I get that, I'll definitely be giving it a crack. But all in all, this is probably one of my best gameplays on this game. I think pretty much get half the kills of the team. I got 44 from 9, I'm pretty sure. If If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you have any suggestions about what you want to see or any suggestions about the video, anything you want me to improve on, drop a comment, let me know. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And peace.
Friendly drone support is active. Friendly drone support is active. Mission accomplished. A good day's work.